being uphill today. He wants...
You going for a ride, Mr. Griff?
He wants me to play with him constantly.
Yeah.
Today he is being good.
You ready to go? He's not right on that forklift, Jeff. Hey, Griff, get over here. No, you gotta stay up on here. Stay. You gotta stay there. You can't be jumping off. Okay, we're taking the D9 belly pan out here, so I can get under there with a pan, drain the converter and tranny oil. He's being a pill. I don't want him running around the forklift. He just loves to bark at anything with a motor. Last thing I want to do is run him over. Just gonna dump it on top of the tranny pan here, if I can. Stuck under the other one. Stupid thing. Alright. Maybe now. Yeah, I don't really like that. You stay put, you get hurt. What are you doing? Okay, that right there is the drain for the rear main case, and then it's got an elbow that goes off the end up there into the tranny. So that'll get the tranny and the main housing here on the rear end. So let's see if I can muster the strength to bust that loose. And then probably take an oil bath. What do you think? Oh, that's not even tight. That's not even tight. All right. I don't know how far back that's gonna squirt when I take it out.
Oh God. So just when you think you can undo it by hand, you can't. Plug's no good, so I don't really care if I lose it in the pan. My head. It's all, somebody hit it with a rock, on a rock or something and damaged it. But it's got no pipe tape, nothing on it. Turned out bad here. Now maybe. Let's see how much water comes out first. Nope. Oh, there you go. Okay.
So the tranny And the rear main case, I think, hold about 33 gallons, if I remember right. And I can't drag this pan out back into the ripper. There's no room to do that, so it's got to get shoved all the way forward. Then I got to dip it out with buckets. But you can see how damaged that is. It's not even a magnetic plug. It should be a magnetic. You can see through the oil, so it's fairly clean. I better save this. I bet I could have poured this through a cheesecloth and saved it. What do you think? Sure. Do like my dad. So he had like a 55-gallon drum of oil he drained out of his Wabco or something that had iron in it. And so he just put it in a drum and he let it sit for a long time. And then he tipped the damn thing up and, oh, it was hydraulic oil. And he poured it in the Heister forklift that my brother Kevin has down there. And then after that, the pump didn't work worth a crap. It won't pick nothing up. It's a big forklift. It's about the same size as what Brian Block put the Cummins in. Same, looks just like it, only a little older. It's got a straight 6 international gasser in it. There. I don't think that'll drip all over the concrete. So what I want to do is stick my finger up in here and see what's down in here. And there's a little bit of goop, which is not uncommon. Oop, uh-oh, found something. That ain't good. What do we got here? Got some iron. Can't get it out. It's round, whatever it is. It's not coming out. Oh, balls. Yeah, there's something round in there. It's not coming out the hole. Guess what? Trenny's coming out now. I knew it would. Could be from a previous failure. They didn't clean it out. I don't know. Feels like a snap ring.
You over there, Jeff?
I'm under the tractor.
Okay. He's going with me.
Okay.
Found my glasses on the cream separator thing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was sitting at.
Wow, what is that? I do not know. Can't get it out. After it drains, I'll have to see if I can fish it out of there. Okay, I brought the magnet. Let's go fishing here. I don't know what that is, but it ain't gonna come out of there. But I know there's some smaller stuff that was in here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, some pieces. Let's go wipe those off and see what we got here. Gonna have to look in the parts book. That's not sure what that is. Part of a that can't be part of a roller bearing in a planetary gear set. They're all in one piece. So whatever this ring is up in here that I can't get out. See, there it is. It's just not going to come out. Do not know what it is. Okay, well, I'll have to get another pan, go drain the converter. pull the sump screen in it or just see what comes out, but I'm like 99% positive, 100% that I'm gonna pull the converter because of the little aluminum sparklies I found in the filter. A couple weeks ago, I had a gentleman stop by, Bear. He lives up in Montana, up in Havre. And he's got an interesting background in failure analysis. He's been going to school. He's a war veteran. Anyway, he came back by, I wasn't here, and he left me this tool tray. Somebody's made this. Anyway, this is awesome. He gave it to me. So we'll have to load this up with some sockets and some tools and get it in the service truck. These are super handy to just load them up with tools and then set them up on a machine and be able to have all those tools there that you can work on. Even Griffey likes it. Don't you, Griffer? So that's the drain plug out of the converter. What do you think? And then if you stick your finger up inside the housing here, it's like mud butt. It's got mud butt. So the converter's coming out. Tranny's coming out. Yeah. Looks like a complete rebuild. Well, I did get an undercarriage though. Oh, balls. I was hoping not to see that, but I was still taking the converter out anyway, even if the oil would have been clean. But now that I've found pieces, parts back there in the tranny drain, tranny's definitely coming out. We're gonna see what somebody did or didn't do, or just damage, time. I don't know. Somebody's really thrashed this tractor. I've never seen that drain deal bent and dented like that before, especially when you got a transmission belly guard on it. I've never seen one that beat up. Of course, looking at the back side of the blade and stuff and how bad they mashed that up, that's beyond me how anybody did that. I don't know. Crazy stuff. What do you think, Frank? Shove a little carpet in it? Shove a little carpet up in my D9H torque converter? Would that fix the problem there? I got some kind of crap on there. Okay, Frank, I think I got the problem fixed, but could you send me a chunk of that carpet? Because I think if I shove that up in the converter, that'll stop my problem. That would soak up all the iron and dirt and stuff. So I just took a bath in oil. I'm covered. Got my phone dirty. I know, to get my Jpaydirt hat dirty, I better not have got my Jpaydirt hat dirty. Jpaydirt. Anyway, so some stupid son of a took the drain valve out of the tank. You're supposed to be able to take the plug out, and there's a dilly screw up in there that depresses it. You can put a hose on it and drain it. For the life of me, I don't know why Cat didn't put one of those tapered systems like they got the engine and stuff on. They could have done that. I don't know. The more and more I work on this thing and the damage I see done to it, I can only assume that there was a complete jackass running it who didn't give a hoot in hell about what he did to it. They just hammered and beat it to death, and then whatever mechanic was working on it was an incompetent moron. None of the bolts are tight. I mean, even drain plugs and stuff like that aren't tight. You got one damn bolt holding the whole hydraulic tank on. It's like they unscrewed that one there, lost the spacer, and then never put it back on. The steering clutch covers are brazed all over the place. The brake levers are bent. I don't know how in the world you bend those. They're huge. Yeah, I'm a little pissy because I'm soaked in oil, but change the subject. So I got the converter drained, I got the tranny drained. Now I've got the hydraulic tank. Half of it's in the barrel, half on me, and the tractor and all over. So when I started taking that plug out, I noticed that it was, you know, I thought this shouldn't be leaking that much oil. So I went and got this hose just in case, stuffed it in there. Sure enough, when I took that plug out, holy moly, oil everywhere. So I had to hurry and shove that end up on there, even if it meant I took a bath in it. So this is what came out of the tranny, and these look like roller bearing separators to me. That's what they look like. So I'm gonna say a planetary, either if it was in the planetaries in the converter, it would have never made it in the tranny. So this is out of the tranny. Whether this is from a previous failure and they didn't clean out that sump where it drains, or it was inside the case and they didn't clean it out, I don't know. But there's a big round ring. You saw that it's stuck in there, can't get it out the drain hole, and I don't know what that is. But so I potentially have a planetary in the transmission that's going out, and that's what all that nice metal in the screen was, a failure coming. So, but Jeff will win. What do you bet? I'm gonna win. I'm gonna kick its ass. I don't care what. I'm kicking its ass after I take a bath, shower, change my clothes. Guess I should have put the raincoat on. Jesus. Okay, so I got this one out. That was easy. But that one back there is clear full, and when I try to jerk on it, it just slops out. So I thought, well, how can I do this? Well, I got a winch. Now all I need is a cinder block. You can do anything with a winch and a cinder block. So my cable's all wound up in there. So I've either got to take it out and hook it to something and pull it out straight, or see if I can jerk the thing loose. Now I'm gonna have to hook something here. Okay, Jeff wins again with the help of my four-wheeler and a winch. That thing is full. Alrighty, got my oil drained over in the waste tote, and I put on the slicker and a pair of yellow leather gloves. My hands were completely yellow. I have washed and washed and washed them. I still got wrists too. Some guy asked me why I wear those yellow jersey gloves, chore gloves, because they don't do that to your hands. They don't turn them yellow. So anyway, I crawled under there and I cleaned everything. I cleaned all the grease off everywhere. So I think I am ready to start pulling hoses off the back. And I gotta get the hydraulic tank off and the whole valve assembly and everything. And then I can start tearing into the steering clutches and then take a sandblaster and a paint gun to it. How's that sound? Probably need to spray the tracks and the track frames with muriatic acid. They're horribly rusty. Anyway, I'm getting there. All by myself. All by myself. Don't wanna be. Mr. Griffey went to Wiggles and Waggles today. Mama took him in there. He spent the day in at Wiggles and Waggles. Hope you had a good time, buddy. Probably not, huh? Probably mad at us. So I'm in the shop today looking in the D9H manual. And based on what I found in the transmission and the converter, I decided to look at the oil reports again. So we have one red one, 2 yellows, and 2 greens. So the red one was the engine, and it said it had silicon, and that I'm pretty sure that was the leak on the air cleaner, and I got that fixed. The other one that's yellow is the transmission, and it says the particle count is high. Silicon and aluminum are elevated. Silicon is dirt, and I believe that because the converter's got like mud in it. And then the left rear final drive says the iron is elevated. So that one, all I can do there is when I get it together, change the oil, see what comes out, and monitor it. If it continues to create iron, then it would probably be cheapest to tear it down and see what's going on. The right final drive says no action. All tests appear normal. And then the hydraulics system. And the oil did look clean coming out of it. So anyway, so that pretty much confirms what I got to do there. Transmission, converters got to come out, steering clutches, all that. Just everything. Hey, I need something to put on my door. So I think what I'll cover it with, I'd like to cover that in cat dealer decals. So send me your cat dealer's decal, not a gigantic one, but a small one. And I'm gonna cover that door in all the cat dealers around the world. If I'm lucky enough to get stickers from every cat dealer in the world. Here you go in the house, Griff. Let's go.